What's up with y'all out there? BossMack in the atmosphere. Let me see what I can do though right here. Kissing babies and shaking hands, man. Oh, I'm out here doing. Look, you hear me? What the fuck I got to do out here? Making it crack open, and you are now experiencing the world famous BossMack podcast. RNS, y'all. RN motherfucking S. Oh yes, today is a beautiful day. I'm happy as fuck to be up in here doing this. Y'all niggas already know how I get down. Nothing but the good game when I come around. BossMack topsoil, y'all got to love the sound. Whoa, yes indeed. Here to give you what you need with the speed. These real niggas always in the lead. Always in the lead, y'all. We always in the lead, y'all. We always in the lead, y'all. We always in the lead. What's happening? 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 What's happening, y'all? Look, man. May these words be reaching y'all in good spirits, man. I hope you woke up next to a happy bitch this morning. And if you didn't wake up next to a happy bitch, I hope you at least woke up on some crisp, clean sheets with that ghost down pillow. I hope when you went to your bathroom, it was spick and span, extra clean, shower clean, no piss around the toilet. I hope when you went to your kitchen, your refrigerator was packed with food, even though gas prices is out of here right now, man. Everything higher at the grocery store, man. The cat food is more expensive, man. You know what I'm saying? I used to could get them cans of Friskies cat food, the wet cat food, to get 10 cans for like $9.50 or $9 or something. Man, they done went up on the BossMack, man. It's crazy. Hey, let me say something off the back. Off the back like 4 extra. Hey man, forgive a nigga the alarm. I gotta check my phone, man. I gotta check my alarm. It didn't even go off today. The other day it went off silently. It didn't even go off today. I woke up peaceful. I woke up looking out the window and it was peaceful. I was like, man, wait a minute, man, I'm tripping. Something wrong. The BossMack is late again, man. Forget the BossMack, man. I'm like, damn, man, I can't believe this, man. I think I need a vacation or something, man. I gotta count that as a vacation, man. That's I think that's 2 Fridays in a row. I don't know, man. Hit the like button for this game. The BossMack. I'm like, man, I can't believe that. Shout out to, you know what? I just got up and got to get cracking. Shout out Red Jet Shell here getting at the BossMack, man, trying to see if a nigga dead. Shout out to everybody that tried to see if a nigga was dead. You know what I'm saying? A nigga could be in here dead and shit. You know. I could be in here dead. I got a few. My nigga Joe Blash, Swineberg. I got a few motherfuckers reaching out, man. I appreciate y'all motherfuckers checking on the BossMack. This shit crazy, man. Hit the like button for this gang. Man, we in here, man. We here though. I hope I'm coming through loud and clear. I ain't even get to do a good sound check. Top rank general, what's happening? Oh man. Watching the wrong movies. What's up with it? Swineberg and this motherfucker. Red Jet Shell, what the hell? Man, let me Kinfolk, ain't no joke. I saw Kinfolk post that. I saw Kinfolk post first at like 3 in the morning or some shit like that. Bobby Transparency in this motherfucker. Shout out to everybody. Yale B, DMV, man. God bless y'all. Preston Taylor, man. I appreciate everybody tuned it in, man. Carl Cass, man. Who was that? Ernest Hoffman in this motherfucker. Fresh Williams. What's up with it, man? That's what I'm talking about. Mr. Fair Choice. Yeah, good googly. Yeah. What's happening? Let me see what's that green? What was that green, man? I seen some green. Yeah, B, I appreciate that. $20 for the new alarm clock. Man, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and buy an alarm clock, man. I'm gonna go ahead and invest. I can't trust the phone, man. I don't know what's wrong with my phone, man. I got an iPhone 16 too, man. It's some bullshit. Maybe I should get the iPhone 17. I got the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Maybe I need to get the iPhone 17 Pro Max, man. Man, I'm out here tripping, man. Let me see, man. Who else in here with the BossMack today, man, right now? Arcane in this motherfucker. Y'all should check out Spoon of Chocolate today. I don't even know what that is, man. Spoon of Chocolate. Is that a movie? What the fuck? Cochisto. Yeah, I might have to buy me an alarm clock, man. That shit hurt my feelings, man. That shit hurt my feelings, man. Apostrophe in this motherfucker. Let me see what he say. Happy Men's Health Month. Change the sleep to that. Shout out apostrophe. Hey yo, it's May Day. I guess that's what they call it. It's May Day. It's May Day around this motherfucker, man. I think they call it that. It's the first of the month. It's the first of the month. So cash the checks and come up. Shout out, what's the name? Old school, I need that shirt, man. When you gonna put that on the shop? Yeah, man, I'm gonna release this today. I'm gonna try to get this up there today. The bitch I'm lit, BossMack, bitch I'm lit. I ain't gonna lie, it's crazy, man. You know, I released this shirt like 10 years ago and shit. I was just looking at the, I'll be looking at my designs and shit. I got a whole lot of shit I don't even have out, man, Oh, go to BossMack Streetwear and get your issue. The show is always brought to you by BossMack Streetwear. You see the BossMack got on the bitch I'm lit right here, bitch, I'm lit, with the Paramount stars on it right there. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, I'm lit. You dig? You know what I'm saying? With the black shorts. You see what I'm saying? Got on the black shorts. I'm gonna release these shorts too. I ain't got I ain't got this design shorts up there. The black and white shorts. These ain't released. Put them with some Air Force Ones. You dig? You know what I'm saying? Always have about 2 or 3 pair of these on deck. You know what I'm saying? Just for the. These is my go-tos. These right here is the go-tos, man. Have about 2 or 3 pair of these on deck and just have them. You know what I'm saying? For, you know, these will save you from everything, man. These will save you from everything. Hit the like button for this game. You dig? Hit the like button for this game. But anyway, go to BossMack Streetwear. You can get this. I'm gonna have this. I'm gonna make sure this shirt is up there today with the shorts. Of course, this bucket hat is available right now. You can get this bucket hat. We got a lot of these, you know what I'm saying, with the palm trees, black and white. You dig me? You know. Shout out to the chat. Shop BossMack Streetwear. Joe Blast, get the cash in this motherfucker. Go to BossMack Streetwear, get your issue, man. When you shop BossMack Streetwear, you keep the BossMack alive and in motion. Come on, man. Alive and in motion. Yeah. He said Mortal Kombat is out. Shit, I gotta go see Mike. I ain't even went and seen Mike yet. Mortal Kombat. That might be good though. Shit. Mortal Kombat might be good. Mortal Kombat. That new movie directed by RZA. Okay, so that's why RZA was on Joe Rogan. He said, bitch, I'm late. Hey, man, I am, man. Bitch, I'm late. Bitch, I'm late. So that's why RZA was on Joe Rogan this past week. I was wondering why RZA was on there. I ain't even watched that whole episode. You know what I'm saying? I seen RZA on. I was wondering why RZA was on there. RZA got out a new movie. I'm gonna have to check that out. Spoon of Chocolate. We're gonna have to give him a look. So that, damn, that's 2 movies I gotta see and shit. Spoon of Chocolate. Hit the like button for this game. Spoon. Okay. That's a 2025 film. 2025? What? I'm gonna go see that. Quentin Tarantino involved in that? Oh, okay. I'm fucking with it. Yasin Bate. He said, I gotta sleep because I'm off today. I feel you, man. Shout out Yasin Bate. I had to do it. It was right there. Hey, man. He said, bitch, I'm late. Zaddy Cherry in this motherfucker. Hey, man, I got to get it together, man. Shit, man, I'm gonna have to go get me a physical or something, man, just in case, man. Something might be wrong with a nigga, man. I don't know, man. That's twice, man. I'm concerned. I feel good though, but I'm like, damn, man. I'm concerned. I'm concerned, man. Hit the like button for this game. The show is also brought to you by BossMack. Give you a game if you need some game because you struggling with your bitch out there. Holla at the BossMack topsoil. I got the reasonable race that's great. The reasonable race that's great. Holla at me while my prices is unaffected by the rise of all the other prices, man. All this inflation going on, man. You know what I'm saying? All the way across the board. Holla at the BossMack topsoil if you need some game, man. I know it's wild right now, man. A lot of niggas out there struggling with their bit. You dig? I got you, man. Reach out, tap in, schedule some time. My information is right there in the description. You could text the BossMack topsoil. And I got you, man. I got you, man. Text up BossMack topsoil. You dig? Love chopping it up with the peoples, man. Love chopping it up with the peoples, man. Also, look. Tomorrow, man, I'm popping out in Carson, man. The BossMack popping out tomorrow at a little wellness thing popping off tomorrow. You know, if you go through there, you might see the BossMack, you know what I'm saying, between let me see if I can pull that shit up. Between between 11 and what that shit? 11 and 3, I'll probably be out there around 12, 1 o'clock or some shit like that. You know, the homegirl having her little wellness thing, you know. This popping off tomorrow. I got to go out there. She going to have an herbalist motherfucker out there. I got to go pick me up some sea moss around this motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? Go get me some sea moss. But anyway, little wellness thing popping off tomorrow. Also, this in Carson, California, you know what I'm saying? Tap into that, you dig? If you ain't doing nothing. You know, if you got some free time, you dig me? But also, I'm probably going to go live tonight too, man. Probably like around 8 o'clock tonight. I'm going to be listening to Vicasso's album. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Vicasso. I'm going to be listening to Vicasso album tonight at 8 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? If I'm late, it'll be at 9, but I'm quite sure I'll be on time, man. You know what I'm saying? Since I got so much extra sleep today, you know what I'm saying? Hit the like button for this game. Simone on the microphone, man. Is that Simone on the microphone? Simone on the microphone. Oh, no, that ain't Simone on the microphone. That's Megan Davis. Megan Davis in this motherfucker. I can't see good, man. I'm looking on here, man. Yeah. Zodi Cherry. Yeah, we got Vicasso. We're gonna listen to that latest Vicasso project. Megan Davis in this motherfucker. Rare appearances. AG Dub. What's happening? Luke Rage in this motherfucker. Yeah, man. Vicasso on Bandcamp or Spotify. You on Spotify. And YouTube. You ever gonna do a Tiny Do? You ever gonna have Tiny Do on the show? I don't know who that is. Theo Jenkins in this motherfucker. Milwaukee, stand up. 414 though. 414. Stump music in this motherfucker. Are you going live with it? Yeah, I'm going to be live. It's going to be a live show. Live tonight. Picasso listening, you know what I'm saying? Picasso listening, man. It's a little bit of controversy right now. You know, it's a little bit of controversy out there right now in the it's a little bit of controversy out here right now in the TDE universe, man. You know, the TDE niggas is at war with Dijon Paul. You know what I'm saying? Y'all might have seen Dijon Paul on the show a few years ago. Zodi Cherry, Tiny Fool is Mitchie Slick's homie from Lincoln Park in San Diego. Tiny Dude. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna see what's up with him, man. Uchiwala in this motherfucker. I'm gonna see what's up with him. I'm gonna go review some of his material and see what's up with him. But you know, man, Dot. I always felt like Dot should have had. I gotta book that Raz Cash episode too, man. I'm bullshitting on that, man. I gotta do unless Raz Cash out the country. I gotta see what's up with him, man. Hit the like button for this game. But yeah, man. Kendrick should have had Picasso on his album, man. I feel like Kendrick should have Picasso on his album, man. You know what I'm saying? Picasso would be out there right now, man. You know what I'm saying? That would have been a good look for Bompton, man. Shout out Picasso. So we're going to do a Picasso listening party, man. Picasso is so underrated, man. It's crazy, man. Shout out to my nigga Picasso. Hit the like button for this game. Yeah. Razzcast doing a lot of social media press for the past few weeks. Yeah, he be working, man. Sendo, peep out Sendo fire, okay? Yeah. But yeah, man. Shout out to everybody bearing with me once again on my lateness, man. You know what I'm saying? Forgive a nigga, man. I don't want to be taking advantage of the people's tapping in with me, man. I always appreciate people's tapping in and fucking with the BossMack Topsoil because I know you could be listening to some other shit out there. You don't have to be listening to me. You know, I appreciate motherfuckers tapping in, man. For real, for real, for real. Hit the like button for this game. For real. But yeah, man. I feel like when it comes to Picasso and them, I feel like Picasso is like the leader of a underground movement of rappers out here, you know, saying, you know, spitting critical bars, you know what I'm saying, elevated craftsmanship on the bars, you know, because there's so much bullshit out here, man. It's a lot of bullshit out here. Shout out to AJ. You know what I'm saying? Was it AJ the Snow? All these niggas, man. These niggas is barred up out here. It's a few niggas, man. Yeah, AJ Snow. It's a few niggas out here barred up, man. It's a little, you know, they under the radar, you know. Niggas need some light, man. I don't know, man. A lot of bullshit going on out here musically, man. Let me see. Boss Nero. What up? You know I got a song with Raz Cash, Chino XL, and Planet Asia called Rap Shit Down. I didn't know that. Shout out Boss Nero, man. I gotta go through some of your materials. I got Boss Nero, I ain't gonna even lie, bro. I gotta go through some of your materials, man, on Spotify, man. My bad. I gotta do that. Shout out Boss Nero. Out of Inglewood in the chat right now. Boss Nero. Got a song with KK from Second to None, too. He said Picasso is one of the dopest cats in the last 20 years, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. And I know he working on some new shit, too, man. I know he working on some new shit. South Africa in the building. What? Easy Man, Awesome Eats, man. It's harder to get better. You are rapping. No one trying to give you shine. It's crazy out here, man. I don't know if, you know, I'm always say this. I be, you know, in my evaluations of the rap game, man, I'm like, damn, man. It don't seem like it's about bars and skill no more, man. It don't seem like the rap game is about bars and skill. It seemed like the rap game is about the narrative behind you. What's the story? You know what I'm saying? People want the story behind you, and if your story ain't involving no gangster shit, drama, don't nobody want to really listen to that shit, man. Niggas don't even care, man. I was listening to some niggas. I was listening to some niggas talk. Some YNs was talking about bars and shit, and I heard motherfuckers saying, I don't want to hear none of that complicated ass shit, that complicated metaphorical, you know, I don't want to hear none of that shit. Nigga, get right to it, nigga. Get right to some, you know, I want to hear about some hats and some, I want to hear about, you know, some niggas sliding and, you know what I mean? You know, I want to hear that real shit. They was serious too. I was like, damn, these niggas serious than the motherfucker. I don't want to hear all that complicated shit. I gotta figure it out, man. Talk about history and, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, fuck all that shit. I was like, damn, nigga. All that figure it out shit, man. I don't even know what that word is you use. Niggas be rebuking. Niggas be out here rebuking. It's amazing, man. Shout out to all the niggas that be saluting the BossMack for putting big words in the air, you know what I'm saying, with the shorts and whatnot. Shout out to all the niggas that be saluting me for that. But you know, it's a lot of motherfuckers out here that don't want to hear no big words. They don't want to hear that shit. It's a whole lot of motherfuckers that don't want to hear none of that. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers out here, this is what motherfuckers want right here. This is what motherfuckers want right here. Let me show you what motherfuckers want. This is what motherfuckers really want right here, man. If you ain't on this type of timing right here, hold up, let me see. If you ain't on, let me see. If you ain't on this type of timing, niggas don't want to hear that. Niggas don't want to hear it. You got to be on this type of timing. This what niggas checking for. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit.
Niggas want you, you know.
What's on that seat?
Niggas want you to be stole the car. The YNs.
Oh, shit.
This what niggas want. If you ain't on this.
What's on that seat?
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit.
You know.
What's on that seat?
This what niggas on.
Oh.
This what niggas on. And hey man, I ain't gonna even lie, man. You know, this what my little nephew was on. Rest in peace, man. This what my little nephew was on. It was on this shit. This what the YNs is on right here, man. So if you ain't rapping about this type of shit, hit the like button for this game. If you ain't rapping about this type of shit, man, niggas ain't really checking for you. Niggas ain't really checking for you. Hit the like button for this game. All right. Niggas in the news. Niggas in the motherfucking news, man. And, you know what? I ain't gonna even lie, man. I'm trying to... Mr. Bogart in this motherfucker. Shout out Mr. Bogart in this motherfucker. Uchiwala in this motherfucker. In the microwave area, simplicity is best. Shout out to Nick. Okay, niggas in the nose, man. You know, it's, you know, I ain't gonna lie, this been Klay Thompson, Megan Thee Stallion week like a motherfucker, man. But I'm gonna take some time to out to speak on the young weirdo, the young psychopath, David, the singer David, the David case, man. Listen, man. I've been hearing some more David evidence come out, man. The David evidence is crazy, man. I just wanna, with the David shit, I just wanna point out some shit right quick with the David shit, man. Now remember, I told motherfuckers, I was like, you know what? These little young females, man, these little minor bitches. Let me tell you something, man. These little minors, hey man, the minors be way slicker than what you thought, bro. I mean, you know, the minors, man, they be slicker than motherfuckers thought. You know what I'm saying? They be slicker than motherfuckers thought. You know. You know. The minors be slicker than motherfuckers thought. You know what I'm saying? And you know, David, look at this motherfucker right here. This motherfucker. Look at David.
Keep them even more interested and connected throughout the project for sure.
At the end of the interlude, correct me if I'm wrong here, she says, I love you. Mm-hmm. You don't respond. She says, I love you again. It repeats itself and you don't respond. Was that done purposely?
Absolutely, because the next song after that is This Really Love?
Uh-huh.
So it's kind of like a lead into that kind of a transition type thing, you know?
I believe the last time you were here, didn't you say you never experienced love or hadn't been in love? You didn't?
Yeah, I wasn't in a relationship then. Nah. That's a real conversation that happened. And the irony of it was that person that was saying, I love you, she's not in my life anymore. So it's like, people say that the string can't be cut and the connection cannot be severed, but I feel like it can sometimes. I really wanted the listeners to feel like they're reading a book almost, and they get into a different chapter with every song, but there's also that kind of pause where they can take every song in by itself and then have this kind of visual landscape in this interlude to kind of be in my head, in my mindset, and why I wrote the project like this and how everything went, just to like keep them even more interested and connected throughout the project for sure.
At the end of the interlude, correct me if I'm
Oh, that ain't even in there. I thought in the clip he hinted at some shit. They say he did this interview after he chipped her. But look. All right. What's interesting is, you know, some of the evidence that came out on the David. You know what I'm saying? You know, some evidence came out. You know, the police know that they know that they know that they got the conversations between him and Celeste. You know what I'm saying? So they know he was fucking, right? He got the conversations. The police got the conversations, so they know he was fucking. And the cold part of the game, man, this is wild shit right here, man. Celeste told David some shit like, all we do is be fucking. Celeste told David, all you want to do is fuck. I want more for myself than that. You know what I'm saying? I want to do more shit. All you want to do is fuck. Now that's wild as fuck for a 14-year-old, 13-year, whatever it is, for her to point out that you just a thirsty motherfucker. You really on some thirsty weird shit. For a minor to point that out. And see, that's why I be saying, man, a lot of these minors is more clever than you thought. And then for her to be like, you know what? You out there fucking a whole lot of different other bitches and all that. I'm finna fuck up your career. This is a bit, she coming at him straight out the playbook of whole treachery. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna fuck your career up. And then David have her, summon her to his crib. So that lets you know you gotta plan your murders better. You know what I'm saying? He just summoned a bitch to the crib with the Uber. So the police know he summoned her to the crib with the Uber and chipped her, right? Then they know that they know he tried to get rid of her the evidence by driving up to Santa Barbara throwing shit out the window. They know that. They know that he ordered. Think about this, man. They know that he ordered chainsaws. They know that he ordered chainsaws and had chainsaws delivered to the crib. Body bags delivered to the crib. Swimming pool delivered to the crib. Think about it. And then people knew. And then he done took a bitch. He took a bitch. He took a bitch. Think about this. He took a bitch to different concerts out of the state, crossing state lines. He crossed state lines with a minor. He took a bitch to London with the parents knowing. You know what I'm saying? Police questioned him about a bitch. The police questioned David about a bitch while she was alive. And then she went back home. And then David went out there and paid some little motherfuckers to get her a phone. Cause her people took her phone. He paid some little motherfuckers to go get her a phone and give it to her. Man, listen. Oh, wow. The trucker Maduro, I appreciate that $10. David gonna get the death penalty, man. David is gonna get the death penalty, man. This little nigga gonna get the death penalty, bro. He could damn near join the cartels and Russian mobsters with that type of cold-hearted treachery. Hey, man, think about. Let me explore that right quick. Think about what it take. You gotta really, you gotta, I ain't gonna even lie, man. You gotta appreciate that level of macabre evil. You know what I'm saying? To summon a bitch. First of all, I'm speculating that he had a stable. I'm speculating he had a stable of little bitches like Celeste. He had a little team of bitches like that, I'm imagining. Which, I ain't gonna lie, you know, out here, you know, I ain't gonna lie, like when the BossMack was in high school, it was niggas David age coming through taking up all the bad bitches at the school. That was happening. You know, when the BossMack was in high school many years ago, you know, that was regular. That was some regular shit. You know, some niggas just like 20, 21 with money coming through taking all the bitches. Niggas in luxury vehicles waiting outside the high school taking all the bitches. And we just accepted it as, you know what I'm saying? We just accepted it. We just was like, damn, that's some unfair shit. Niggas got hella money just taking the bitches. But anyway, so niggas like David having a stable, you know, he got a stable of little bitches like that. Hit the like button. I appreciate that. Monty Masters. He said not in elementary school. Yeah, you know, that's kind of wild. Yeah. You're right. You're right. That's kind of wild. That's kind of wild. Yeah, I forgot. My bad. Let me correct that. You know, when I was in middle school, it was niggas in high school that was coming to get the bitches. When I was in middle school, you know, like when bitches turned like 13, 14, you know what I'm saying? When bitches was like 13, 14, niggas from high school was coming to get the baddest bitches that was in middle school, right? Cause when I was in middle school, they called it junior high school and shit. So they was coming the high school niggas was coming to get the top of the line 13, 14-year-old bitches. And then when I was in high school, it was grown niggas coming to get the top of the food chain bitches at the high school. Mostly like 11th grade senior bitches. So let me be straight right there with that, you know. But anyway, so David got a stable. David just doing the stables of Celeste bitches. So I'm imagining we're gonna have a whole bunch of little Celeste bitches coming out testifying. You know what I'm saying? So the heart, I'm just thinking about how serious you got. I mean, I'm fascinated by that, man, that a nigga had a heart to just, you know, kill a bitch and then to chop her up. You know what I'm saying? You know, and you know. But then I'm still at a loss. I'm still at a loss on why a nigga would just put the body parts in the Tesla and park it on the street though. Like that part right there is wild to me, man. I just don't understand how, you know, why a nigga did that move right there. Hit the like button for this guy. I'm still. I want to hear what the police, what the story is for that. The feds take their time to investigate, gather evidence. Michael Bell, he said, I'm late though. Shit, I'm late too, man. BossMack on the reversal. You thought he was gonna walk away from this? I don't know, man. Demonic possession. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I feel like some demonic shit. Yeah, it's demonic, you know. And then for a nigga to be like, for a nigga to just get out there, I don't know, man. You gotta be a dark motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit. That's some sucker shit though, man. You got the little 14-year-old telling you, man, all we do is fuck all the time. And that ain't the first time I heard that type of conversation from a little young female like that, man. I done heard a few little young females critique niggas like that. Like, all you want to do is fucking lay up every day. You know, nigga, this shit boring. Like, what the fuck? Nigga, how you gonna let the little bitches outgame you? Demons had charge of his plans. Cali fired Cleopatra. He kept moving the Tesla according to his neighbors. I mean, but still though, like, why would you? I mean, come on, man. It seemed like I don't know, man. It just seemed like niggas could have did better with that. I mean, you know, it seemed like niggas could have did better with that. Like, you know, that's just, it just seemed like niggas could have did better with that, you know. It's fascinating to me. To kill someone, to not get exposed, then leave a body for months at that. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. Holy rituals. Yeah, now, okay, now, that might be, okay, now, that might be another angle to this. Like, maybe, you know, maybe they was doing some type of demonic ritual for fame and glory. You know what I'm saying? You know, maybe he's doing a demonic ritual for fame and glory. Because, like I said, you know, I always like to go back and refer to my one of my favorite books detailing the wickedness of humanity. One of my favorite books detailing the absolute wickedness of humanity. Justine, written by the Marquise de Sade. You understand me? Have plenty of shit like that in there where, you know, where they doing diabolical sexual episodes with minors and all that old shit. age limits don't apply in the Marquise de Sade in the Justine book. Age limit, you know, you know, you know, they having orgies and using kids and all that, and then, you know, some of them orgies turn hyper violent and they kill motherfuckers while the orgy is happening, and, you know, do all kind of diabolical shit, you know, necrophilia, all that type of shit. Motherfuckers doing all of that in there, everything. So he could have been on some necrophilia type of shit, you know. You know, it could be, you know, we don't know. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker was real famous. You know, motherfuckers, you know, demonic ritual. It might have been that. You know what I'm saying? And maybe he had to, you know, I don't know. I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button, that's gay. Motherfuckers, I don't know, man. I think this motherfucker right here, I think he gonna get the death penalty, man. And, you know, I was wondering, that Black Beach, what's the difference between Justine and Juliet? Okay, look, that's a good question, Black Beach. Justine and Juliet were sisters, right? Justine and Juliet were sisters. Right? I think they was like 12 and 13 or 13. I think they was 12 and 13, right? The difference between those two books, though, these books are like genius books, bro. These books are like genius books. Justine and Juliet, look. Juliet, I think she was 13. She was 13, and maybe Juliet was 13, Justine was probably 12. At the beginning of those books, they get orphaned, right? They get orphaned, right? Their parents get killed. And I think one of the main characters in the Juliet book is a dude named Norseal. You know, he like a wealthy motherfucker, right? And Norseal is actually the person who orchestrated the deaths of Juliet's parents, right? So their parents get killed and they get turned over to an orphanage that's ran by nuns. Their parents get killed and they get turned over to an orphanage. And the orphanage is ran by nuns, and their parents were wealthy or some shit like that. But then, you know, of course, the money get took in, and they really just kind of get turned over to slavery type shit. And at the beginning of the book, Juliet just come to grips with her situation on some okay, fuck it, chin up, chest out, we gotta go through this shit. We going through this shit. And Justine is like scared and nervous. You know what I'm saying? So Juliet is chin up, chest out, fuck it, we going through this shit. I'm surviving this shit. And Justine is scared and timid. And so Juliet's book is her embracing whatever come at her. She don't give a fuck. She with it. She about the money. She gonna do whatever. If the nuns, soon as she get into the orphanage with the nuns is having orgies and doing all kind of lesbian, wild, diabolical shit. Juliet is like, fuck it, I'm with it. I'm with it. And she with everything all through the book. She with everything. Like, thousands of pages of this book. She's with everything. And at the end, she end up with Nor Seal, the nigga that orchestrated her parents' deaths. And he revealed that at the end. And she with that too, like, fuck it. Justine is nervous and she ain't with all the bullshit. Now, I haven't read Justine all the way through. I kind of hesitated to read Justine because Juliet is that book is so diabolical. It's hard to read that book all the way through because you be reading some parts in that book and you just be like, God damn. You got to put it down. You got to be like, man, hold up, man. I need a break, man. I need a break. But Juliet is like, I'm with it. I ain't scared. I don't give a fuck. Whatever we got to do, we doing that shit. We doing it. And it's just, man, hey, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. When that shit crazy, man. Hit the like button. Kid Frankie said, I digs the late show. I know good people in the chat. Hit the like button for this gang. Yeah, man. Justine and Juliet, man. Oh, and then Justine suffers for being good. She suffers. And Juliet prospers. So that's a hell of a, Marquise Decide, man. Hey, man, that motherfucker, hey, man, that's like hey, man. The Marquise Decide is like a genius writer, bro. It's like he like a genius writer, man. He had to have seen the type of shit he writing about in that book. If he's seen that shit, I mean, he had to have seen. It's genius writing, bro. It's crazy, bro. What book it's called again? Justine and Juliet. It's crazy, man. It is a crazy, bro. Listen, man. Let me pull that up. Juliet. Let me see. Let me do Amazon. Let me see if it's that shit crazy, man. It's hard to read that book. It's hard to read that book. It's hard to read that book, man. It's hard to read that book. It's hard to read that book, man. It's hard to read that book, man. Let me see. Let's see. Here you go right here on Amazon. Juliet. Yeah, man, it's right here, man. So it's two of these books. One is Juliet and one is Justine. Man, you know what? I ain't gonna even lie. I didn't even wanna. I felt like this book is so diabolical. I ain't even keep a copy of that in my house, man. I just got rid of it, man. I ain't even want it to be in my house, man. This book is so diabolical right here. He wrote that in prison, yeah. Yeah, he sure did, Ernest Hoffman. Yeah, he sure did. He wrote that in prison. Yeah, his books was shocking the public. He was shocking the public with these books right here, man. And then like another wild thing about this book is it was like he was snitching on people too, because he was involved in famous people of the time. He was involved in famous people at that period of time. And he was like saying he was involved in famous people in murders and all kind of shit, you know, because they killing motherfuckers and shit. They doing all, you know, they doing all the diabolical. And he involved in famous known people. He's saying he got parts in here where the Pope is doing some shit, you know what I'm saying, where Juliet is participating in orgies with kings, queens, popes, all kind of shit, man. In the church, all kind of shit. Motherfuckers having orgies in the church, the priests, the crazy shit, the nuns. Soon as she go to the orphanage that's ran by nuns, the nuns is doing orgies, lesbian shit. You know what I'm saying? The world is ran by wicked people. Bro, like, I'm trying to tell you, man. Bro, like, tired of going to jail weekends. Yeah, man, this book right here, man. And let me see if they got the other one. Let me see if they got the other. Juliet. Let me see. And I don't even know what made me buy that book, man. It's crazy. I don't even know what made me buy that shit, bro. I just went to Borders Books and was like, let me see what the Marquise de Sade talking about. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what the Marquise de Sade is talking about. Crazy. Misfortunes of virtue. Look at that shit, bro. Jesus Christ. Look at this shit. Oh, shit. Justine is virtuous. This is Justine, the misfortunes of virtue. Because she's virtuous. She don't want to do shit. Oh, wow. Look at that shit. Look at that. The misfortunes of virtue. Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. Oh, man. Let's see. The novel tells the story of the beautiful and devout Justine, whose steadfast faith and naive trust destined her from the outset for sexual exploitation and martyrdom. The unending catalog of disasters that befall her, during which she is subject to any number of perverse practices, illustrates de Sade's belief in the primacy of nature over civilization. Virtue is no match for vice. And as criminality and violence triumph, Justine is doomed to suffer indeed. The novel mounts a ferocious physical and intellectual assault on absolute notions of good and evil. This shit crazy, bro. It's fucking crazy, bro. She looks shocked. Hit the like button for that's gay. Damn, you got all the book connections. Bro, you be on the books like that, respect. Hey man, it's it's a diabolical world, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, I ain't gonna lie, man. Reading that book gave me a good reading Juliet gave me a good healthy respect for what niggas is facing out here, man. Like, you know, it made me, I ain't gonna lie, man, when I read that book, it humbled me. It made me understand that, you know, okay, there's some nefarious, diabolical human beings out here. There's some powers. I appreciate that $5. Can you drop some books to help a brother with smooth talk, charisma, confidence, love the game? You know, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I just feel like, just like this book right here, man. Just like the Justine book, man. You know, to know. You know, you think you understand depravity and what's out here, how ruthless. You need to understand how ruthless people are, how ruthless human beings is. You know what I'm saying? And if you could really tap into that and, you know, understand that this exists at this level, it just help you navigate shit better out here, man. I have a more open mind at what's possible, you know what I'm saying, and what could be happening out here, you know what I'm saying, and when I see and hear shit, you know what I'm saying, what could really be happening, you know what I'm saying, and it helped me to understand that I could never underestimate the depth of the next man's evil and thirst and passion, what a nigga is willing to do behind certain things. And you know what I'm saying, I just feel like it's just reflective, you know what I'm saying, and you know, yeah. It made me really think about some shit. You know what I'm saying? You know. And you know, with regard to these books, man, you know, I feel like you know, a lot of motherfuckers probably won't tell you this, man, with regard to reading books, man, but I feel like a lot of these old, very old classical books give you the most game and insight into human nature. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, you know what I'm saying? The BossMack could tell you, you know, I tell you to read Moby Dick, Herman Melville, and then to read other books by Herman Melville. You know what I'm saying? You know, the BossMack, I tell you, like, another co-author is F. Scott Fitzgerald. F. Scott Fitzgerald, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Yeah, man. Let me see. He wrote The Great Gatsby, but he wrote like a few. He wrote like a few cold ass books, man. Some of these motherfuckers, man. I'm telling you, man. You talk about some big word, learning some big words. You fuck with you fuck with F. Scott Fitzgerald. You fuck with F. Scott. You talk about some big words. I remember I read some F. Scott, and he used the word echolalia. He used this word. I remember I was reading some F. Scott, and I never forget, man. I was like, wait a minute. Hold up. He used this word right here. Echolalia. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Echolalia in this motherfucker. Man. Nigga F. Scott, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of let me echolalia is the repetition of vocalizations, words, phrases, songs made by another person, often associated with autism spectrum disorder and developmental delays. You know what I'm saying? Echolalia. You know what I mean? But the way he used it in his writing, it's a communication tool used for self-regulation, processing information, taking turns in conversation, or taking turns. It is a communication tool used for self-regulation, processing information, or taking turns in conversation rather than meaningless repetition. Hit the like button for this game. If you want to work on talking smooth with confidence, talk to everyone that naturally crosses your path. Everybody. Come on, man. I've been told niggas that Bobby transparency. I've been told niggas that. Matter of fact, that's one of my philosophies for talking to bitches, man, is talk to all bitches. All bitches. Fat, ugly, old, young, tall, short, everything. You know what I'm saying? All bitches. You know what I'm saying? And you can have something nice to say to everybody. I remember the moment when I knew for sure evil was seeking power on this earth, changed my whole awakening. Calified Cleopatra. Stephen King's books are pure magic, yeah. I just try to, if you read a lot, bro, I'm trying to tell you, man. And I'm gonna tell you another thing too, man. Another trick. Here's another trick. Here's another trick. I'm gonna give you another trick. You know, another thing I like to do, man, which is not, which is not a common thing, I don't think, is I'll be reading out loud. You know, I'll be in a room by myself and I'll read out loud. While I'm reading the book, I'll read out loud. You know what I'm saying? And then I always keep a notepad right there, and when I come across a word I never seen before, I write that down. I write it with a pen or a pencil or something. I write that word down and then look it up. You know what I'm saying? You know, and that happens to me. And that happens to me with every book I read. That's the process. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of these classical books, man, have a lot of the classic books have more game than the new books. You know what I'm saying? And I really like, you know what I'm saying, some of these books teach you how to think too, man. Like how to, like, a funny thing, man. I ain't gonna even lie, man. I'm gonna throw out some bonus game right here, nigga. There's some bonus game right here I'm giving out right here, nigga. That's why I fuck with Plato. That's why I fuck with Plato. You know what I'm saying? That's why I fuck with Plato. I fuck with Plato and all the shit he wrote about Socrates. You know what I'm saying? I like Xenophon's version of Socrates as well, but you know, all the books Plato wrote about Socrates. See, the thing about those books is Socrates is going around questioning people, right? In these books, trying to and the techniques that Socrates uses to question people, those techniques are valid right now with regard to, you know what I'm saying, you having a conversation with a bitch. Let me tell you something, man. Listen. You could listen. You could see that. Now that's crazy. You think about that. You could use conversation techniques from a motherfucker that lived before Jesus. Think about that. Conversation techniques used by a motherfucker that lived and died before Jesus, that's valid right now. The niggas like, and when if you use them on a bitch, it's 100% valid right now. You know what I'm saying? Think about that. Hit the like button for this game though. I need to read more. Along with the words I don't recognize, I write down my interpretation of key point and thoughts that are inspired by certain points in the book. Yeah. Yeah, but I look for substance with my conversations rather than hello. See, man, listen, man. You know, see, that's why I say, man, you know, in conversations with bitches, man, you know what I'm saying? If you take thirstiness off the table, and try to figure out what's making this bitch tick, you know what I'm saying? A lot, you know, you could accomplish great things. You know what I'm saying? You can accomplish some great things. You know what I'm saying? If you take thirstiness off the table and try to figure out what make a bitch tick. Cause a lot of niggas don't try to figure out what make a bitch tick. Niggas don't even try. Niggas is on the level of thirstiness. You know, but if you could just move that thirstiness out the way and then try to get to what is making a bitch tick. You know what I'm saying? Cause a bitch gonna have her ideas about whatever, you know. She gonna have her beliefs and philosophies, and it's gonna be right there on display in front of you. It's gonna be in the way she's dressing and presenting herself, you know, her occupation, whatever she's doing, whatever she believe in, and you could just get right to it. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I try to figure out what makes a bitch tick. You know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers ain't interested in what make a bitch tick. You know, what moves this bitch for real? I came up on dope opportunities by randomly talking to a 70-year-old woman at the grocery store. Come on, Bobby Transparency. Niggas, I keep trying to tell niggas you gotta flirt with every bitch. I flirt with all women. I'm talking to all the women. I'm talking to every bitch. I'm talking to every bitch. You know what I'm saying? I can't even stress to you how much money I have made from talking to every bitch. You know what I'm saying? I got, man, listen, man, it's like I said, man, you know, the average nigga, see, I be trying to tell niggas, flirt with all the bitches. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I could be at the Ralph's, the cashier is fat and short. You know what I'm saying? She look like a little hippo, right? But guess what? When I come up in her line, I'm like, hey, how you doing? How's you doing? Oh man, I'm feeling I'm loving your fingernails. I appreciate your fingernails today. You got a matching I like how they matching your shirt like that. That shit is, man. Okay, oh man, that's what's up, man. I'm feeling your hair. How you doing today? The sun is shining. Happy to be here. Happy to be doing this. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, I'm tired. I can't wait to get out of here. I feel you. What you got going after this? I know you popping out tonight. I know you popping out. You know what I'm saying? Where your man taking you tonight? What y'all doing? Ooh, I can't wait. I'm going to be on vacation next. I'm going on vacation. Ooh, I love your shirts. I love your shirts. I wish I could wear that at work. I'm going on vacation next week. How you doing? How you doing? I'm doing good. I'm just trying to finish out this week because I'm going on vacation. Where you going? Oh, you know, we going to Jamaica. Oh shit, it's gonna be lit. That's what's up. Nigga, bitches is celebrating when I come in, nigga. Old, fat, young, whatever. How you doing? You looking good today. You glowing on them today. Everybody, every bitch. Every bitch. I ain't never in a bad mood. I don't never let my bad mood affect the next motherfucker. I ain't never kicking rocks, walking around mad, never. You know what I'm saying? I'm all optimism. That's another thing. I'm all optimism. I'm saying something. I'm saying something. I'm saying something to this bitch. I'm saying something to this bitch with no expectation for outcome. If a bitch if a bitch rebuke me and mad or whatever, I don't let that bother me. I got my force field up like this, bro. I got my force field up. You know what I'm saying? How you doing? Okay. You know, shit, bad bitch nurse in line behind me at the, you know. I'm like, oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh man, I'm like, I'm looking at the nurse. I'm like, you know what? I can't, man. Let me give you some props for matching your. If she had on some dunks, I'm like, I'm appreciating how you match the dunks with your scrub, with your nurse uniform. That shit is fire. I appreciate that. What you sipping on right there? Okay, you got your little wine after work. Finna wine it down, huh? That's what's up, man. Man, shout out to the wining it down. Man, you know, we gotta appreciate nurses that come to work with the fire dunks on, like matching like that, man. I know them doctors be happy seeing you walking around there. Hit the like button for this game. I'll be in the produce section talking to 3 women at the same time about how long they've been married. Come on, Bobby Transparent. Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm looking in bitches' baskets. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I'll be like, okay, they got avocados over. They got the fresh avocados, man. Is they hard avocados or soft? I gotta go get me some. Oh shit. What you doing? You got some you about to cook up some steaks? Oh shit. Oh shit. Hit the like button for this game. Man. Listen, man. I'm all optimism with bitches, man. Talk to all the bitches. Talk to all the bitches, bro, and your game will be, up, elevated, bro. Talk to all the bitches, man. It's always something good. You can always look at a bitch and find something good to say. You know what I'm saying? You can find something good to say. I love the way them colors you got is complimenting your skin tone out here. I'm feeling that. Oh, you smell good. What you got on? That shit, oh my God. What's that, Jadori? What you got on? Oh my God. That smell good. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Shit, man. Hit the like button. I'm not trying to get the number. I'm just having fun. Come on, Bobby Transparency. What we doing? No expectations. I ain't expecting no outcome. We just talking in here, man. Shit, man. Bro, listen, man. I be at the smoothie shop, man. I'm addicted to smoothies now, man. After that fast, man, I'm addicted. But man, I'm at the smoothie shop. I'm like, you know what? I be telling bitches. I be like, you know what? I be feeling blessed. I be telling bitches, I tell bitch at the smoothie shop, I'm like, you know what? I feel blessed when you make my smoothie for me. listen, man, I feel like it's a blessing over it. You know what I'm saying? I need you. I always need you to be making my smoothie. The smoothie is elevated when you touch it. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? I be telling the cashiers, I be telling the cashiers at Ralph's, I be like, you know what? I tell a bitch, I be like, you know what? They need to pay y'all. That y'all need to get like, y'all need to get like a little bonus. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna even lie, I come to this Ralph's because I just like coming to your line and shit. I be coming to Ralph's. I be coming to this Ralph's and I be getting in your line on purpose. Just because I just want you to, because I just like coming through your line. Y'all should be getting a bonus for that shit. Y'all like little celebrities and shit. Y'all make motherfuckers come here because they just want to vibe with y'all. Hit the like button for this game. I'm just putting game in the air right now, man. Holla at the BossMack. I like when it comes to socializing with niggas. I'm just having fun. Come on, California Cleopatra. California Cleopatra gonna make me come out to Bakersfield and shit. I'm gonna be out in Bakersfield like, I'm out here. I said scorn to a star platinum. I said scorn to a bitch and had her fall down the stairs laughing. I gotta be careful. I be making motherfuckers laugh. There ain't nothing wrong with that. I said something to a bitch and she almost fell down the stairs with laughter. Yeah, man. Start prepare for the fact they may have a bad attitude. Yeah, man. You know, man, that's all I be doing, man. I try to be in decent spirits all the time, Bobby, Mr. Bogart. Yeah, man. You know, I just be, you know. Hey, man. It be crazy, man. I just be getting love from bitches, man. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button for this game. I just be, man. I just be out here, man. I just be out here flowing and glowing, man. And that's my message, man, for everybody, man. Don't be in your own head. Bring light to the world. Bring light to the world, to the people, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, make motherfuckers happy to see you coming. I be going to a lot of the same places too, man. You know what I'm saying? So I just be like making motherfuckers happy to see me coming type shit. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know. On some real shit, you know what I mean? On some real shit. Hit the like button for this guy. Yeah, man. I just be trying to have motherfuckers happy to see me, man, you know. Life is too short, you know. It's an experience, you know what I'm saying? It's you know, I'm conscious. Another thing too I would like to say is I try to be conscious of the experience. Like, I want motherfuckers to have like when they in my presence, you know what I'm saying? I want to make sure that it's a good experience. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to, you know, not like I'm trying to cater to a motherfucker, but you know, when you come into my presence, you know, it's a good experience. You know what I'm saying? It's good energy. It's optimism and positivity. It's you know, I'm not trying to take your energy. I'm trying to deliver some. I'm trying to give some energy. You know what I'm saying? Now, I try to deliver good energy. You know what I'm saying? You know, and delivering good energy is tricky too, because there are people out here that you know are there are certain people out here that you know they in deficit of good energy. You know what I'm saying? And they, you know, they can latch on to you and try to drain you, you know what I'm saying? And I'm also mindful of that, and you know, I chop that shit off, you know what I'm saying? If I start to sense that a motherfucker is trying to, you know, be siphoning energy from a nigga, because it's bitches out here that are siphoning the energy from, and men that are siphoning the energy from me. You know what I'm saying? And if you in that mode and you're not reversing, you know what I'm saying? Because some people are down. Some people might be down, and you can come and you could give them a boost, and they'll boost up and they'll keep it going. But then there's some people that's down, and you give them a boost, and they'll boost up and then go back down. And then it's like they determined to be down. And if you're gonna be like that, I'm gonna keep it pushing. I'm gonna keep it pushing. I ain't gonna sit up there and keep trying to lift you up if you determined to be down. If that makes any sense to y'all. Hit the like button for this game. I seen Todd mowing that motherfucker. I fight hatred almost every day. Not many good people out there. Energy vampires, exactly, bro. Exactly. Todd mowing this motherfucker. Yeah, there are energy vampires. Energy vampires are a real thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, real thing, man. You know. So, you know, the BossMack, I ain't gonna lie. You know, the BossMack is like an empath. You know what I'm saying? I can feel the energies, you know what I'm saying? You know, that's why I function like, you know, the BossMack functions like I'm like a introvert extrovert nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm like an introvert extrovert. You know, I spend a lot of time in seclusion, but then I pop out. You know what I'm saying? I pop out. You know what I'm saying? And I expose myself to the elements. And then I disappear again, you know what I'm saying? You know, and that's why the Fortress of Solitude is so, you know, essential, because you know a nigga gotta recharge, you know, and keep the energy high, you know what I'm saying? By being ducked off in the Fortress of Solitude and then pop out. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button for this game. We got to put positive energy out there. Yup, that's real. Free game, when you busy talking to everybody, 9 times out of 10, a bad bitch will walk by. This is when you strike. Easy fishing. Apostrophe, same way. Do you have siblings? I'm the same way. Do you have siblings? I don't know. You talking to me? The siphoning of energy is when a motherfucker got a bad attitude for no apparent reason towards you and shit. Some motherfuckers, you know, hey man, cause like I said, man, I'm a booster, I'm a bringer of positivity. You know what I'm saying? So a motherfucker will be down, right? This is what I noticed. A motherfucker will be down, sad. A motherfucker be down. And I say, oh man, it's all right, you know, keep your head, come on, man, it's all good. The sun is shining, you know what I'm saying? You breathing fresh air, it's good out here. And then a motherfucker be like, yeah, I know, I feel all that, but then the motherfucker pull they shit back down. This happened, that happened, this happened. Come on, man, shake all that bullshit off, man. You out here, man. You got your health, you're healthy. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's a beautiful day. You got on some clean, fresh clothes. Come on, man, snap out of the bullshit. The motherfucker go up and then force themselves back down. You know? Then I might try one more time. Hey, man, you know, come on, man. It is what it is, man. Life, it's how you respond to this shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Shit is happening. Life is happening. It's how you respond to this shit. The motherfucker go up and come back down, and I'm like, all right, well, you know, keep it pushing, man. You know, God bless you. Keep your head up. Keep your head up, bitch. You probably have the spiritual gift of exhortation. What's exhortation? The spiritual gift of exhortation. If she's not receptive, don't assume the outcome is guaranteed positive. Assume the outcome, any outcome is positive. Yeah, man. And see, that's why, listen. And that's why. Oh man, you know, hey, that's why you know, I forgot what I was gonna say and shit. I'm looking up exhortation and shit. The way she goes against really just two outcomes with the second, many women, woman to woman, exhortation, encouraging, yeah. Yeah, man, it's, you know, it's tricky out here, man. It's tricky out here, man. It's tricky out here, but it's best to keep it positive, man. And, you know, and in your conversations, you know, with bitches, take thirstiness off the table and, try to figure out what make a bitch tick, man. What's moving a bitch, you know what I'm saying? And if you can figure out what's moving a bitch, the conversation behind that is infinite, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, bitches love to talk about themselves, man. That's another thing, man. Motherfuckers love talking about themselves. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the motherfucker love talking about themselves. It's the like motherfuckers game. Kundalini vampires. Man. Yeah, man. And you know, I like investigating. Like when talking to bitches, my focus, you know, with all new bitches is investigating at how they arrived to where they are right now. You know what I'm saying? How did a bitch arrive to where she at right now? You know what I'm saying? What was the formation of this bitch? What was the, you know, what was the building blocks of this bitch? You know what I'm saying? You know, I try to figure it out quickly. You know what I'm saying? Did the bitch, you know, was she cool with her family, parents? You know what I'm saying? Moms, pops, brothers, sisters. You know, how did she get to right here? You know what I mean? What's the motivations? You know what I'm saying? You know, you know, it when we can figure out so much from that. BossMack, when your birthday? May 13th. May 13th. So it's going down. What day is that? I'm gonna see if I'm gonna do a stream on that day. What day is May 13th? 13th. 2026 is what day? It's a Friday the 13th? Oh no, it's a Wednesday. It's a Wednesday. So we will be doing a stream that day. Yeah, we will be doing a stream that day. Red Jet Shell on it. Shout out Luke Rage on the 14th. Shout out to that. It starts with her relationship with her father and goes from there. Yeah. 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 So, you know, hey man, I'm trying to figure out what make a bitch tick. Niggas don't be interested in what make a bitch tick. Niggas be interested in fucking. Niggas be interested in how fast can I get to some pussy. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be, how fast can I get to some pussy? I be like, how fast can I figure out what's making this bitch tick? What she want to do? What she like? You know what I'm saying? What do you like? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? Are you a good person or an evil person? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out if a bitch is good or evil. I'm trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out where she rank at in her friend group and shit. Where you rank at amongst your bitches. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out some shit. You know what I'm saying? BossMack needs to be a professor at Streamer University teaching games. I appreciate that. Yeah. How can you put some paper with that, Ricky Views? He said, how can you conversation with a sour bitch? Well, that's why the name of this show is I'm checking for happy bitches only. I'm checking for happy bitches. I'm checking for happy bitches only. You dig me? So once see a happy bitch and a sour bitch. I always say that the way you could tell you dealing with a happy bitch, the way you could tell you are dealing with a happy bitch is a happy bitch's default. Her default level is happy. You know what I'm saying? So life happens to us all. Life, negative things are happening, right? You know, a bitch get a flat tire. You know what I'm saying? You know, she go to work and, you know, her boss say some fucked up shit to her, some unfair shit, some bullshit happen, whatever. Beautician fuck her hair up. You know, she getting her nails done and the bitch that's doing the nails do some wrong shit to the nail. You know, bad shit happen. But the thing is that the happy bitch is happy, and then the bad shit happen and her mood drop, and then she go back to being happy, right? Her default is happy. She bounced back to happy. You know what I'm saying? She trying to be happy. Sour bitch stay sour, looking for reasons to stay there. You know what I'm saying? A sour bitch will get might have a moment where she laugh and be happy, and then she'll consciously remember all kind of fucked up shit and push herself back down to being mad and sour, and just radiate sour energy consistently. And I don't try to talk to those bitches long. Once I see that you determined to be a sour bitch, I'm getting away from you. I'm hanging up. I'm getting off the phone. I'm not fucking with you. I'm getting away. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be like, you know what? I'm going to holler back. Today ain't a good day for conversation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let me keep it pushing. And then I ain't checking for sour bitches. I'm going to keep it pushing, man. You know, I'm keeping it pushing. Once I determine that's where you at. Now, it's tricky. Now, here's the thing. Here's some cold game. You could be dealing with a bitch that's a happy bitch, right? You could be dealing with a bitch that's a happy bitch, right? And then she have some sour bitch friends and family members, right? You could be dealing with a bitch that's a happy bitch, but she could have some sour bitch family members and friends, and she don't even realize it because she loved them, right? So over time, sour bitches convert happy bitches into sour bitches like themselves. And I have seen that happen. I have seen bitches that was happy bitches. I'm talking about bitches that, you know, they come out of high school and go to college and they happy, you know what I'm saying? And they embracing life with happiness. But these other bitches around them that they love is sour bitches. They mama, they aunt, they fat auntie, fat sister. They love these bitches. Some of they homegirls. Some of they homegirls may start off as happy bitches, but then fucked up things happen to them in their life. You know what I'm saying? And they get turned into sour bitches. And then the happy bitch is friends with them, and she don't even realize that all these people around her that she love are sour bitches. And as a nigga, I have been with bitches, and I done tried to tell bitches like, look, your homegirls, if you keep interacting and listening to your homegirls, they gonna turn you into a sour bitch, and I'm gonna stop fucking with you. I'm gonna stop fucking. You gonna let your homegirls talk you into being manless out here. I'm telling you right now. Hit the like button for this game. Bitches don't even realize what's happening. Man, I done seen bitches. I done told bitches. I was like, look, your older sister is a sour bitch. She might have been a bad bitch in her youth. She might have been a bad bitch, but she made bad decisions and fucked with sucker ass niggas. She jealous. Your sister is jealous of you. Because you in a greater position, but you can't see it because you love your sister. And you listening to this bitch, and this bitch is really your frenemy. Hey man, a lot of times bitches don't hear you, bro. They don't hear you. They don't hear you, bro. And then I gotta be like, all right, bitch, I gotta get out the way, bitch. I gotta get out of the way, bitch. I gotta get out of the way. I gotta hit the eject seat. I gotta hit the eject button on the seat, on the plane. I gotta hit eject. Eject, bitch. Hey man, hey. Hit the like button for this game. I'm just pontificating on here, man. Hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. What are my nigga? Minions be tricking bitches out of their position. Bro. You don't hear me, man. Bitches be tricking. Man, listen, man. It's crazy out here, man. It's crazy out here, man. It's crazy out here. That's why, you know, bitches, you know, I like seeing bitches with friends, and I like seeing bitches with good friends, you know what I'm saying, when they got good optimistic friends. I like seeing that. You know, I don't like isolating bitches, you know what I'm saying? I like seeing bitches with good friends and that keep them uplifted and shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm a fan of that. I like observing that, like, okay, you got some solid bitches. You know, they keeping you optimistic and happy, you know what I'm saying? They keep me, I appreciate that. I like seeing that. You know what I'm saying? I like seeing that shit. You know? I like seeing that. But at the end of the day, really, a truly beautiful thing is when a bitch acknowledge a nigga as a, you know, when a bitch, a truly beautiful thing is when a bitch say, when a bitch tap into a nigga and just be like, okay, it's us against everybody. It's us against the world. When your bitch tap in with you like that and be like, it's us against the world. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? I still love my homegirls and family and all that shit, but really the core is us against everybody. And that's like a beautiful thing. But see, you really in harmony with the community and other people, but I'm just saying, at the core, when a bitch just tap in and be like, it's us versus everybody. I'm checking for my nigga first. What my nigga talking about. You know what I'm saying? When a bitch is on that, that's, man, it's a beautiful thing, man. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing, man, I always appreciate. I had a good example of that because it's crazy, man. Like in my family, like my grandmother, rest in peace, and my grandfather, rest in peace. I know my grandmother my grandmother loved me like a motherfucker, man. She was my number one. She was my number one supporter. My grandmother was my number one supporter. You know what I'm saying? She was, she was like, she was my, you know what I mean? She was my number one supporter. Right? But listen, man. I know for a fact she put my grandfather on a pedestal above everybody. Like, she was like, nigga, it's all about that nigga right there. Like, she looked at my grandfather like, that's the nigga right there. That's the greatest nigga in the world. She looked at my grandfather like, that's the greatest nigga in the world. Right there. That nigga right there. And I know my grandmother loved me, man, hard. My grandmother was, nigga. But my grandmother looked at my grandfather like, that nigga right there that's the nigga. You see that nigga right there? My grandmother was like, you see that nigga right there? That's the greatest nigga I ever knew in this world. That nigga right there, man, that's the nigga right there. Your grandpops is the shit. Man, my grandmother used to tell me shit like, nigga, your grandfather is the shit. That's, hey. Matter of fact, I'm finna go cook him something right now. You know what I'm saying? You know. And I just had, hey, man, I just like, yep. That's like, hey, man. Hopefully I can inspire that type of respect out of my bitches. That's all I can say. All I can do is look at my G-Pops and be like, hey, man, hopefully I can inspire that type of respect from my bitches. You know what I'm saying? You know, hopefully I can inspire that type of respect from my bitches. My grandmother left this planet. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all straight out. My grandmother was, she wasn't 100% healthy when she, when she died. She wasn't like doing super good, but she wasn't doing bad either. So it was like the way my grandparents died, my grandfather was dying, right? He was dying. He was dying slow, right? He got to where he could barely walk. You know what I'm saying? He had to be in a nursing home, you know what I'm saying? And my grandmother was going to see him every day, taking care of him. She could drive, walk around, do all her shit, but she knew he was dying. And she was calling me, telling me like, yo, grandson, you got to come out here and see your grandfather. You got to come out here and see your grandfather. He is not finna be here. I'm telling you, grandson, you got to come out here and see your grandfather. Listen, she calling me like every 2-3 days. Listen, I'm telling you, you need to come out here. Right? And then, boom, grandmother died in her sleep. Out the blue, like, surprise. Everybody think my grandfather is finna die. Then out the blue, boom, grandmom's die in her sleep. Right? And then, I gotta go out to Milwaukee, and I gotta go see my grandfather right now. and have my last conversation with my grandfather, you know, where he just lay out all the he just, you know, he just explained all this shit to me, right? But my grandmother left up out of here. Listen, my grandmother died because of my grandfather was finna die. Y'all feel me? My grandmother died because my grandfather was about to die. And she wasn't trying to be here without that nigga at all. She was not trying to be here without that nigga. Straight out. And then what happened? My grandmother died. I had to go out there, had this. I knew this is your last conversation with G Pops. G Pops was like, listen, I ain't trying to be here without her. You hear me? So you already know this is your last conversation with me. G Pops was like, and I ain't never going back to the house. He was at the nursing home. He was like, I ain't never stepping foot back in that house without her being there, nigga. I'm out of here, bro. Let me tell you something, man. Grandson, you know I fuck with you. I love you, man. You my nigga, man. But you already know what it is. Bro, I ain't stepping foot back in that house without her there. Hey, grandson, you know I fucked with you. I fucked with you, right? Out, right? G Pops was like, hey, man. Hey, your grandmother was the shit. This is the type of conversation. He's like, hey, man, your grandmother was the shit, man. Let me tell you something, man. I'm out of here, bro. I ain't living none without her. And look at this. Watch it. G Pops died. I gotta go back out there, right? They died like G-Moms died in May, G-Pops died in June, right? I got to go back out there. At the funeral, follow me, at the funeral, follow me. Side bitches is sitting in the back of the funeral respectfully. 3 or 4 of them. Sitting in the back of the funeral respectfully. Side bitches. Do you hear what I'm talking about? You heard what I just told you. Hit the like button for this game. Shout out G Pops, man. Rest in peace, G Pops, man. Real ass nigga. Interesting. Yeah, man. And I ain't trying to turn it in a game. I'm just speaking on what happened, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just I'm just telling you the story, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you the story. All right. How long I've been on here, man? Shout out to the chat. Hit the like button for this game. All right. Shit, man. I'm here ranting and raving about some bullshit, man. Ranting and raving about bullshit, man. Ranting and raving about bullshit, man. You dig? Ranting and raving about bullshit. But I'm gonna tell you, man, I'm ready. Grandpa died, and my grandmother died on the morning of his funeral. Damn. My grandpa died and my grandmama died on the morning of his funeral, man. Shout out to that. Man. Yeah, man, that shit crazy, man. That shit is crazy, bro. That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. Hit the like button for this game. That shit is crazy. I noticed that when you start later, the game goes deeper. That extra hour of sleep, though, huh? That extra hour of sleep, Ernest. 3 reader listener emails due to your tardiness. All I got is 2 of them, man. I only got 2. I had a 3rd one, man, but you know. All I got is 2, man. Let me think. All right. He said, I won't call me yet. $20 Fresh Williams. That's when you love is real, BossMack. I'm glad I ran into your channel, old school. You've been a real one. I had OGs in my life. I had OGs in my life. Wish I had OG like you, though. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate the love, man. You know, 100. I appreciate the $20. 100. Yeah. Women know the real and can never forget it. Lawrence in this motherfucker. Shalom, BossMack. Biblical adultery is based on the status of the woman, so-called married. I appreciate it. Shout out Red Jet Shell, man. Blessing. All right. Where am I going with this shit? Let me see. Let me pull up some shit right quick. Let me see if I can pull up this. Not that. Let's see if I can pull up something else. Oh, man. Okay, yeah. Just right quick, man. It's interesting. We was talking about conversating with bitches. We was talking about conversating with bitches, and I want to make an observation. You know what I'm saying? You know, I feel like you got to be careful in your conversations with bitches not to get in your own head and to, you know, be concerned with, you know, who you talking to, you know what I'm saying, versus being concerned about yourself. And you know, cause motherfuckers repost bitches. You gotta be you wanna be, you don't wanna be a motherfucker that reposts bitches. You know what I'm saying? And I'm finna make an observation right here. This is an example of some shit right here, man. Before I do the reader listener email, man, an observation of some shit. You know, this right here. All right. This is some shit I saw. Now you gotta be careful.
know, you may not remember, but let's be logical. You know what I'm saying? Just say
Let's look at this right here.
boogers.
Wait, say it again.
Have you
Listen,
boogers?
Wait, say it again.
Have you ever ate your boogers?
Come on now, dog.
I know we all grown. This is just a legitimate question.
Okay.
Have you ever
I really.
have you ever ate your boogers? It's
How
just
important is that to you?
it's important to me because I feel like everybody has eaten their boogers at one point in their life. Even if you was a kid, you know what I'm saying? You may not know, you may not remember, but let's be logical. You know what I'm saying? Just say, yeah, let's be honest, you know what I'm saying? So if you can't just be like, at least I don't know, or hold on, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I really can't rock with you because it's like, you ain't keeping it real. That's just my opinion, you know what I'm saying?
I understand.
And why did you pop your balloon?
That question was scary. I feel like he eat boogers, and I don't want to kiss anybody that eat boogers. So,
Okay.
Wish I could have asked a better question, but hey, it is what it is. Like I said, that just helps me decipher like where a person mind is, and if they basically kind of, you know what I'm saying, think before they just answer stuff. And like, yeah, I don't eat my boogers unless, you know, on an accident, you know, I got a little phlegm or something, you know. But anyway, that's another story. But yeah.
Okay.
Have you ever ate your boogers?
Wait, say it again.
Have you ever ate your boogers?
Come on now, dog.
I know we all grown. This is just a legitimate question.
Okay.
now see, the reason why I put that out there is because it's a lot of niggas that say stupid shit to bitches. You know what I'm saying? And that's a nigga right there that ain't really, I could tell that he not used to talking to bitches. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's niggas, you gotta be careful to, you know, you can't be in your own head thinking shit is okay. Now, he was in his own head, he thought that was okay, and he jumped out the window with that. You know what I'm saying? And he probably, and I'm imagining he probably got some other weirdo homies that he hang out with, and he knew he was coming on this show, and you know, he probably thought like, oh, I'm gonna open up, I'm gonna say this shit, you know what I'm saying, and see who keep it real. See, he thought that was some okay shit to say, you know what I'm saying. And you gotta be, you know, and that's an example of a nigga to me right there. It's niggas out here to repost bitches. And that's the example of a nigga that reposts bitches. You know what I'm saying? He reposts all the bitches. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, if you got homies like that, if some of your peoples is like that, you don't want to be out there fucking with them. You don't want to be out there, you know, you don't want to be hanging out with them. You know what I'm saying? Some of your homies is like that. You don't want to be hanging out with them niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? Because bitches is, when you hang out with niggas like that and y'all hollering at bitches, then he'll say some shit like that, and then all the bitches will think you like that too. You know what I'm saying? And you be like, why would you say that shit? You know what I'm saying? Why would you say some shit like that? And then he'll say that stupid ass logic that he said, and then you just be like, now you done repost the bitches. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button for this gang. All right. Let me continue. Let's do a reader listener email this motherfucker. Yeah, man. It's niggas out here. It's niggas out here that think shit like that is okay, man. You be surprised. You'll be surprised. Carl Cass, I appreciate that $20 on Cash App. You be surprised at how many niggas think shit like that is cool, man. You be like, what the fuck did you say? You don't even know a nigga is that weird until you'll be interested. See, look, you may work with a motherfucker like that, right? You might work with a motherfucker like that. And then you be on some, let's go get some drinks after work type shit and go to a bar or something after work with a nigga. And you don't even know a nigga is on that type of timing, and then you it's some bitches, and you know, you go over there and you start talking to the bitches. You finna get, you know, we interacting with bitches, and then he say some shit like that, and then you just like, man, what the fuck? What? Yeah, man, like you know, you say some stupid shit and repost the bitches. So you gotta be mindful of niggas. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button for this game. All right, let's do a reader, listener, email around this motherfucker right quick. Oh yeah, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me see. What is sucker shit? Oh, yeah, that's what I. All right. Here's some other shit. Shout out to my homegirl, Nika Tuco sent me this shit. Boston Richie, let me see. YouTube. Boston Richie. You gotta be careful with your bitches, you know what I'm saying? Anything you say and do can and will be used against you, you understand me? Boston Richie X post receipts showing the Florida. He not from Florida. I thought he was from Boston. Is he from Florida? Showing the rappers kinky gay text messages. Nigga, I told you don't speak on me knowing you had me cosplaying as a man in bed. Must have thought I was joking this time. Keep my name out your mouth or I'm gonna drop the rest. Okay, Boston Richie X Tatiana Channel. I guess that's her name, Tatiana Chanel. Dropped a plethora of alleged receipts against the Florida rapper after he released a diss song aimed at her. She threatened to expose him if he didn't remove the new song, Bitch You Weird. She said, I'm the one fucking you sucking your nipples, playing with your ass, all type of weird shit. You talking to me? Go have another hoe do it, fuck around and end up in the blogs. I'm gonna take care of you. It's a difference. I'm not cap. What I talk about on Instagram is happening in real life. What the fuck? Alleged messages. What the fuck? Is that a strap on? What the fuck? Oh, wow. They want to send out tapes and drop this song. I'm going to let the world know. I'm going to let the world know. Is that a deal though right there? What the fuck? Maybe she just hopefully, I don't know, man. This shit weird. All right, reader, listener, email this motherfucker, man. Hold on, man. Somebody sent some money. Hold up, let me see what that was. Mr. Bogart. Mr. Bogart, $5. Have you learned to get the same love and adoration from women like your grandmother and grandpa? How you do that? All right. Well, I'm gonna say this. About my grandmother and my grandfather before I do the reader, listener, email. One thing about them is they started off strong. My grandmother and grandfather started off strong, and then my grandfather. Okay, they started off strong, but then my grandfather had a popping garage where he fixed cars in Milwaukee. He had a popping garage, and you know he was making a lot of money. And then he opened up a bar. He had a bar. He opened up a bar in Milwaukee, and then he was having paper. My grandfather was the type of nigga, like, you gotta imagine, my grandfather was the type of nigga in the 50s, in the 60s. He was the type of nigga that bought a new Cadillac every year. He was that type of nigga. New Cadillac every year, right? And then when he got the bar, he just turned into like a super player on my grandmother, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was really they bar together, but my grandfather was really like it just really seemed like all his shit. Like he was just player. And he started having bitches. He started having bitches. He had bitches. And that shit went bad. My grandmother ended up abandoning ship, right? So the reason why the BossMack is in California is because my great grandfather, my grandmother's father, lived out here, right? And my grandmother left my grandfather right after I was born in the 60s. Like right after I was born, my grandmother left my grandfather because he had so many bitches. And then when I came into consciousness as a little kid, I was in Memphis with my great grandmother, my grandmother's mother. I was with her in Memphis, right? So my moms came and got me when I was like about 5. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know who my moms was. Moms just came and got me, like, one day my great grandmother was like, hey, your mom's finna come and get you. I was like, what the fuck? Who is that? Like, but anyway, moms came and got me and took me back to Milwaukee, age 5, right? This probably like 72 or some shit like that, right? So when I got there, my grandfather was living by himself. He had a house. He was living by himself. And and my grandfather had a young bitch, like a bitch that was like the same age as my mother type shit, like some crazy shit. And as a little nigga, 5 years old, 6 years old, I knew my grandfather was tripping doing that. I was like, wait a minute. Mom was like, yeah, that's your grandfather's girlfriend. And then he got married to her. And she was like, yeah, that's your grandfather girlfriend. And then they got married. And she was like my mom's age. And yo, I could tell that was some weird shit. And here's another thing. I knew that bitch was evil. I knew that bitch was evil. Right? But anyway, you know, my grandfather was with her for a few years, and that shit went bad, you know what I'm saying? G-Pops, you know, came to the recognition that the bitch was evil and got rid of her type shit, right? And then my grandmother was out here living in California, and he was living in Milwaukee. Now watch this. Me and my mom's living in Milwaukee, right? Up to like 76, right? And then my mom's was like, fuck that. We moving to California, right? And then we moved out here, right? Man, listen. Man, bro. And see that, and what's crazy is my grandmother was like the realest. Hey man, I know my grandmother was real ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? The realest bitch I ever knew was my grandmother, right? We moved out here. My grandmother was married to another motherfucker that had money, right? He had money, right? But he was an alcoholic. We moved out here. We was living with them for probably we was living with dude for like about a month. Lived with him for about a month. Then in the middle of the night, we just packed up G-Mom's packed up all her shit in the middle of the night. It was crazy. I don't know how she did this, but G-Mom's, we moved in the middle of the night to Bompton, to Compton, from like over by in Ladera. We moved from Ladera Hills. Like, do they call it Ladera? Ladera. We moved from Ladera Heights. Oh, I don't forgot how they say that shit. We moved from Ladera to Compton in the middle of the night, escaping her husband that was an alcoholic. I don't never remember no divorce and nothing happening. She just wasn't with dude no more. Moved to Compton with her side nigga. She had a side nigga in Compton. Into the hood that I grew up in. Right? Then old boy that we moved in with left us the apartment that we moved into. We moved into an apartment with him. It's crazy. Then he went back to his bitch, and we kept the apartment. And then like in about 1980, my grandfather, it was a family reunion. We had a family reunion in California, and my grandfather came out here. And look, this is crazy. Like I said, I had never seen my grandfather and my grandmother together before this. My grandfather came to the family reunion that was in California. He came out here and he just snatched up my grandmother and was like, fuck that. We being back together. And he just took her back to Milwaukee. and they was they was super tight to the death. So I will say that my grandmother and my grandfather's relationship was made tighter by the fact that they broke up. They broke up when I was born. They broke up, and they had a period of time when they wasn't together, and they dealt with other people, and then came back together. So it was like my grandmother had a realization that it ain't no better motherfuckers than this nigga out here. And then my grandfather likewise was like, I ain't met no colder bitches than her. And you know, and they was glued together on that basis. Right? Now, when my grandfather was dying, and I was having that last conversation with him, and I had asked him something, you know, because I'm trying to get as much information from him as possible, right? And we talking, and he said, "Hey man," like I asked him something about my grandmother, and my grandfather was like, "Hey man," he's like, "Hey, grandson, I just wanna, hey man, I'm just letting you know, I fucked up with your grandmother." You know what I'm saying? Us breaking up back in the day, right after you was born, that was all my fault, man. I fucked up, bro. I fucked up, man. I fucked up. He's like, "Hey, I had a midlife crisis." You know what I'm saying? I had a midlife crisis when you was born, because you know you was my first grandson. When you was my first grandchild. So when you was born, and then, you know, I had the bar and all that shit, I had a midlife crisis. And I just had to have some young bitches on the team. I had to have some bitches on the team, man. And I fucked up. I fucked up, man. And then he was like, he was like, "Hey man, I was lucky to get your grandmother back." Right? And he was like, "Man, listen." He was like, "Grandson, listen. Right now, as I'm sitting here talking to you, man, listen to me. I wish I could have all that time that I lost not being with, all that time that we wasn't together. I wish I could have all of that back, man." You know what I'm saying? And he was like, "Look, man, like I said, I had a midlife crisis." And he was like, "Listen, man, make sure you don't have a midlife crisis. You understand me? Make sure you don't have a midlife crisis." I was like, "All right, man, I got you, my nigga. I got you, 100. I'm on it. 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 I'm on it." So, like I said, their relationship was made tighter by breaking up and coming back together, you know. And I always say, like, you know, it's, you know, all I can say is, sometimes, man, you know, ain't nobody perfect out here. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't perfect. I'm always learning myself. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, hey, man, I could say that, you know, in my salad days, in my salad days, I'm gonna keep it a buck. In my salad days, meaning when I was young and green, I went through a lot of bitches. You know what I'm saying? And some of them bitches was great bitches. You know, I done had like, you know, out of all the bitches I fuck with, it's probably like 3 or 4 great bitches. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I ain't gonna lie, man. I talk to those bitches to this day. You know, they you know, we talk to this day. And I gotta keep it a buck with bitches. I be like, you know, hey man, you know, I tell a bitch, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't like I'm trying to I ain't trying to rekindle no shit, but you know, I keep it 100 with bitches. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey man, you know, I dismissed you in the midst of some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I was on some bullshit. I was on some bullshit. I had too many bitches at the time, you know what I'm saying? You know, I done dismissed some bitches for some, you know, when I was younger, man, you know, I done dismissed some bitches for some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was some player shit at the time, but you know, upon further reflection, I'm like, you know, I went a little hard on a bitch. You know what I'm saying? I went a little hard on a bitch. You know what I'm saying? I went a little hard on a bitch. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, ain't no telling, man. Hit the like button for this game. 3 or 4 great bitches is all a nigga need. Yeah? You should write a book about your family history as well, your history. I appreciate that observation. Salad. Oh, whew. When I say salad days, I'm not talking about tossed salad or nothing like that. When I say BossMack, where we send the reader listener email, you get drop it in my DM on Instagram or send it to BossMacknosis Live. BossMacknosis Live at gmail.com. Or you can text it to me. You can text it to me. My number is in the description. All right. Let me do a reader listener email. I've been on here talking long. You know. Activist 9. Need the BossMack autobiography. I never thought about that, man. I appreciate that. That's what's up, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. All right. A nigga from Los Angeles writes to BossMack. He say, BossMack, what's happening? Let's do it. A nigga from Los Angeles writes to BossMack. He say, BossMack, I'm a 34-year-old journeyman welder out here And I got one bitch on the team, and I am in struggle mode with this bitch. My bitch is a 28-year-old postal worker, and she's been on the team a little more than a year. Here is what has transpired. My birthday was about a month ago. And 2 weeks before my birthday, my bitch asked me what I wanted. I told her I needed a nice steak dinner at the Boa Steakhouse. I needed some off-white Air Force Ones. And I want to have a threesome. And I told her to recruit the bitch. So my bitch agreed to everything. We fine dined at Boa. I grabbed the tomahawk steak for show. She came through with the off-whites, Air Force Ones. And last but not least, she recruited a bitch for the threesome. A bitch she had a bitch from her yoga class. A bad bitch from Colombia. I was optimistic. The setting was lit, candles, Big Za, and 42 on deck. It went up, but then it seemed to go left. The chemistry with the Colombian bitch and me was off. And before long, it seemed like the presence of the Colombian bitch threw off the energy between me and my bitch. I lost full control of the episode when the Colombian bitch started finger banging my bitch while my bitch called herself performing fellatio. The Colombian bitch had a finger bang technique I had never seen before. Before long, my bitch went into convulsions, eyes rolling in the back of her head, and all of that followed up with vicious squirting episode. I watched that shit in awe, my nigga. When it was over, my bitch was curled up in a ball on the floor, shaking, looking at the Colombian bitch like she was in love. On everything, the Colombian bitch took my bitch from me in that moment. I tried to get it popping after that, but the chemistry was between the bitches. My bitch insisted that the Colombian bitch spend the night. After that night, her and the Colombian bitch stayed tight. It seems like the relationship between me and my bitch is diminishing. I tried to tell my bitch this past weekend I didn't like the fact that her and the Colombian bitch was so tight. And my bitch told me she is not gonna stop hanging out with her. FYI, we have not had any more threesomes since then. BossMack, did I fuck myself out of a bitch? Hit the like button. Hit the like button for that gang. All right. God bless the gang. God bless the gang. God bless that gang. Yes, you could. Yeah. You know, you could lose your bitch in circumstances like that. Yes, your bitch may be gone, and you asked for it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it always, okay. Look, I always like to whenever I have an experience and I see that things are going left between me and a bitch, I see that things are going bad between me and a bitch. I see that a bitch has chosen somebody else over me. Somebody else reigns supreme in the mind of my bitch, right? I thought it was my bitch, but I could see that somebody else reigns supreme in the mind of my bitch. That's when I open up the book. I open up the book of the rules. I look at the rule book. I open up the rule book and I go to one of the rules in there, which is the name of the game is cop and blow. You never know when that bitch gonna go. Now, see, that rule applies to, you know, it don't matter if you married to a bitch with paperwork and a ring and y'all got a house and kids and all that shit. It don't matter what's going on. If at any time your bitch can choose somebody else and put them at a higher level than you, and then you got to read that rule and go, the name of the game is cop and blow. You never know when that bitch gonna go. And then you got to let a bitch go. You got to let a bitch go. You got to be like, you know what? Damn it. I thought I could handle a threesome. I underestimated the potential for what could happen. You know, I haven't even really been practicing this stuff. I don't know what I didn't know what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? And it's a painful thing to lose your bitch to a bitch. It's a painful thing. I've seen it happen. It has never happened to me. I have never lost my bitch to a bitch. But I have seen some of my homies go through that. They really had to come to grips with, man, I didn't even know. I know niggas that was like, I didn't even know that my bitch was a lesbian. I didn't know that. I didn't know that I know niggas that have families. I know niggas that had a kid with a bitch. I know niggas that was living with their bitch and had a kid in a whole household. And a bitch came and took his bitch. And he was like, I didn't even know that my bitch was a lesbian. Hit the like button for this game. I lost a bitch to a bitch before. He's supposed to go into that session with some blue chew or something. Hey, man. Look, man. All I can say is anything can happen. You got to be ready. You got to be ready for shit. You know what I'm saying? You got to be ready. You got to be ready, man. A woman really has to have serious awe for you internally to choose you over men. That's old news. As a woman, I can't be with someone that has the same body parts. You outnumbered. Hey, man, I don't know, man. I don't know if Blue Chew can save you all the time, man. I don't know. You know, a bitch might have a predisposition for certain shit. You know what I'm saying? You calling for, you know, ain't no telling, man. Anything can happen, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? All I know is anything can happen. Anything can happen. You know. And I would just ask a bitch like, okay, look here, is you know, I sense that your respect for me has diminished. You know what's going on, man? I know I called for that play. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I was wrong for calling that play. You know, is it a wrap for us? You know what I'm saying? You free to go, bitch. If you know if you discovered some new shit, bitch, you free to go. I ain't trying to, you know, you seem unhappy now, you know what I'm saying? And I admit that I called that play for myself. I asked for that play, and you know, damn it, I shouldn't have asked for that, and you know. But, you know, just to let you know that, you know, I have seen niggas with households lose they bitch to a bitch. And that was fascinating to me. I was like, wow. Now you might be, you know, maybe you don't know enough tricks. It's a lot of niggas out here with limited, you know, with limited tricks in their bag for bitches. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of niggas out here with limited imagination. You know what I'm saying? What can I say, man? Name of the game is cop and blow. You never know when that bitch gonna go, man. You don't know, man. And a bitch can take your bitch, and it's rough. It's rough out there. It's rough out there, man. You know. But at least you got the steak dinner and you got the Air Force Ones, you know what I'm saying? You know, you ain't empty-handed, you know what I'm saying? Everything is a learning experience, you know? It's you know, everything is a learning experience. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button for this game. All right, let's do another reader listener email right here, man. This is a different one. Let's do a different one. Shout out. Hey, man. God bless. Hey, man. God bless. Let me see. You got you gotta tighten up on your skills, homie. It's you know, and let's be real. It's a lot of niggas out here that, you know, man, niggas, you know, there's a lot of niggas out here that really, you know, ain't explored all the dimensions of some shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of niggas out here that's very limited in their capabilities. You know what I'm saying? It is a lot of niggas like that. You know. And it's always a funny thing to me, man. A lot of things, you know, if I always like to compare shit to like I use this analogy a lot, and that's It's like drinking water out the sink. You know what I'm saying? You could get some water out the sink. You know, get you some ice. You can get you some ice. You can freeze some ice from the sink, right? And get you some water out the sink and pour it in a cup and drink that. And it's cool, right? The water, you know, you could drink that, right? But then, you know, you get you some, you know, ice in the, some ice from the bag. You know how you get the ice in the bag. You get you some ice in the bag, and then you get you some Fiji water or something. You know what I'm saying? And you drink some Fiji water, and you pour the Fiji water over that ice from the bag. You be like, that's a whole nother drinking experience. Like, oh my God, this water tastes great. What the fuck? But you've been drinking water out the sink all the time, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, that be your sexual skills be like that. Your sexual skills be like water from the sink. But you don't realize it because you know. Like your bitch sexual skills could be like drinking water from the sink. You don't realize it because you always drink it. And then one day you have some Fiji water and you be like, oh my God. I don't even want that bitch to touch me no more. I don't even want that bitch to touch me. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I didn't know pussy could feel like that. I didn't know dick sex could be like that. Oh my God. Hit the like button. Hold up right quick. All right. Reader, listener, email. At least give me a coconut water. All right. How long I've been on here? All right. It's 11 o'clock. Well, it's almost 11. All right. Reader, listener, email. We got another one. Let's go. All right. Milwaukee in the building. A nigga from Milwaukee writes to BossMack. He say, BossMack, I'm a 31-year-old nigga out here getting to the chili as a barber. I have a 2-bitch rotation right now. My main bitch is a 27-year-old beautician. She has been on the team for 7 years. 5 of those was while I was in prison, though. I have been out a little more than a year. I'm doing good, though. I drive a 2019 Charger and I have my own apartment and a substantial wardrobe. My number 2 bitch is a 48-year-old recently divorced snow bitch with serious paper. This bitch lives in a mansion on Lake Drive. Her backyard is Lake Michigan. This is a bitch I knocked at the Harass coffee shop on the east side. And on the G, I started fucking with that coffee shop after you spoke on it. After you spoke on going there last summer when you was out here for Juneteenth. I was like, how is BossMack coming out here finding spots I ain't up on? Salute to that. I knocked that bitch there about 3 weeks ago. I hung out with the bitch twice. The second time we hung out, I ended up letting that bitch get some dick out of me. This bitch said that was her first black experience. The next time I seen a bitch after that first episode, a bitch broke down crying and did a testimonial. A bitch told me that was the greatest sexual experience she ever had. A bitch said she didn't know such an experience was possible. And a bitch said she is my bitch. And I can have whatever I want. Just as long as she could get some dick out of me at least once or twice a week. A bitch told me I could move into her shit if I wanted to. Now here's my issue. A bitch really low-key got me kind of nervous to a degree. This is a bitch that knows the governor and her ex-husband has some power out here. Would you add such a bitch to the team? I'm not doing nothing illegal out here right now, but niggas around me do. And this is a tricky environment. And I'm really tripping off a bitch. This bitch's intensity in such a short time. Hit the like button for this game. All right. All right. Here's what I would do. You know what I'm saying? Here's what I would do. I would slow the game down. Slow the game down and I would slow the game down. I wouldn't spend no time at her house. I would never go to her house like that. You know what I'm saying? I would never go to her house like that. Because she might, because here's the thing. A bitch, she coming out to divorce, she probably hate her husband or some shit, right? So ain't nothing like having a nigga over at the house, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, maybe the husband pull up or something, you know what I'm saying? Neighbors see you pulling up and let the husband know it's niggas over there. You know what I'm saying? You could be in a dimension that you know what I'm saying? You could be in a dimension that you ain't prepared for. You know what I'm saying? You know, I wouldn't be over her house like that. I don't give a fuck if she live on the lake, mansion, or any of that shit, man. I'm assuming that all the neighbors is watching, and you know her husband can pull up at any time on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what the fuck going on. A bitch. This is cold game right here. A bitch might want her husband to see you over there. You know what I'm saying? A bitch might want her husband to catch you over there. She might want him to feel that, which will put you in a twist. You know what I'm saying? Then you know what I'm saying? I would slow the game down. If you go, I ain't gonna even lie, man. If you gonna deal with a bitch like that, I mean, hey man, you got to benefit from that. You got to really benefit from that, cause it's risky fucking with that bitch. It's risky. You got to benefit from that. You got to benefit from that. You know what I'm saying? You got to benefit from that. I probably get into. I ain't gonna even lie, man. I hate to be sounding like this and giving out this kind of advice, man, but I would damn near be on some, you know, when she get to requesting some more dick, I gotta let her know that I'm on the grind, man. I gotta raise these funds, man. I'm on a mission, man. I'm trying to open up a new barbershop. You know, I'm on the grind. I ain't really got time like that. I mean, you know, we did what we did, but you know, I can't, you know, I ain't even got time to be, you know, pulling up, getting into these activities like this. And I already got a bitch, you know, I already got a main bitch on the team. So, you know, I can't be distributing out that much dick like that. You know, it's a lot of energy and shit, you know what I'm saying? You know, and I'm really working towards this shop. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't telling you to put nothing on the shop, but you know, I just can't be, I don't have time to be on no porn star shit out here. You know what I'm saying? I have fun with you and shit. You know, I appreciate you and shit, but I ain't got time like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get this shop popping. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta be grinding, man. You know what I'm saying? Unless you got something on it. You know what I'm saying? And you really trying to see a nigga win, you know, out here. But I ain't asking you for shit. I'm just saying, like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas is, you know, I'm working towards these goals. You know what I'm talking about? And I don't want to, you know, all these powerful people. I don't really want no problems. You know what I'm saying? I don't need, you know, your husband putting private investigators on you, trying to figure out what you doing and shit, or your neighbors see me over there at the house and who is that nigga and all this old shit. You know, it gotta be beneficial. This is risky. You know what I'm saying? For me, it's risky. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to put some shit together. You know what I'm saying? And you know, that was a good experience we had. But I can't be doing shit like that, like on a regular basis, man. You know, that's a lot for me. You know what I'm saying? I got it. You know, I wish I could. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could. You hear me? And you know, I would slow the game down, slow it down. Yeah, man, we not doing this like every week, every other day. We not doing, nah, man, I ain't even on that. I don't even like pussy like that. You know, I ain't even motivated like that. You know what I'm saying? I got a bitch. I gotta put money, you know. You feel me? But I like you though. I like you. I like you. I like you for sure. You know, I have fun too, but like, you know, I got priorities, bitch. In Miles Davis Jr. book, he was timid with them white girls until the G told him what to do. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, and you know, I mean, you know, it's fascinating. And see, it's tricky too, man, because look, it's fascinating to know a bitch got paper and she like you like that, right? It's fascinating to know that, you know what I'm saying? And you see her house and be like, okay, bitch. But, you know, you gotta imagine, you gotta try to see that shit from 360 degrees. Like, you standing in the middle and you gotta imagine 360 degrees around you. You imagine motherfuckers you can't see watching you. You know what I'm saying? Imagine motherfuckers you can't see watching you. What do you mean, motherfuckers you can't see watching you? Like when you go over a bitch house, the neighbor watching you. You know what I'm saying? The neighbor. You know what I'm saying? The cameras that might be on the bitch house. Maybe the ex-husband got cameras on. He see the license plates of the cars that pull up. Oh, he live right there. That's okay. He do this. Okay. Who is this little motherfucker? Who is his friends? Oh, they hang out. They be at this barber shop over here. And his two homies, his two homies be selling, they be selling heroin and crystal. His two homies sell heroin and crystal. You know what I'm saying? Her husband be friends with the district attorney and shit. Her husband be friends with the district attorney as his homie. They went to college together. They friends. They grew up together. All kind of shit like that. All kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you just and then, you know, the bitch hate her husband, right? And she want him to feel the pain of, she over there fucking a YN damn near. She fucking a YN. It's a YN pulled up at your crib. Bro, a YN pulled up at your crib, bro. My buddy, a former meth addict. I got him to quit. My buddy, a former meth addict. Got him to quit. Salute to that. Neighbor might be scheming on her. That. Hey, man. Hey, man. Hit the like button for this game. Andrew Wallace, I appreciate that $4.44. I be so, you know, I be like the duplicity of the whites be it'd be amazing to me, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? So just imagine that. Think about that for a second. Like, think about like a bitch. Think about how you get used like a pawn. A bitch wants to fuck a young nigga, because you probably look like a YN, right? You look like a YN. A bitch wants to fuck a YN, right? And then she hate her husband, so ain't nothing gonna get under his skin like that than when he find out that it's a YN at the house he bought on the lake, right? The neighbor, a YN is at your crib right now, a YN. And the bitch wants to get caught. Like, yeah, I'm fucking a YN. The bitch want to get caught. Imagine that. The bitch want to get caught, right? And anything can happen to you. Like, right? Anything can happen to you. You subject to anything can happen to you. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how powerful the white man is, what he can really do to you. You know what I'm saying? The forces he can bring against you. Because the bitch is using you like a crash test dummy just to make him heated, just to fuck with him. So you could be in a situation where the white man want to do a demo on you to show his bitch, like, bitch, you out here fucking a YN. Let me show you what I do to this YN. Let me show you what I do to him. Let me put some power. Let me put some superior powers on that barbershop he work at. Let's watch that barbershop. Let's see who coming in and out of there. You know what I'm saying? Let's see we're gonna see what's up. We're gonna see what's up. All because of the bitch. They might not even been paying attention to that barbershop before. But just because of the bitch, we gonna pay attention now. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button for this game. Some women are agents of chaos. Bro said, wild take. He got a switch and a new rubber grip for this very moment. Tell young homie don't play no away games, especially with the snow. Oh, man. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Bitches be good for that too, man. Like you know, just let me just oh shit. Nigga over there comfortable at the house, laid up with the bitch at the house. Car in the driveway. She wanted to be there. She want that to happen. Man. Car in the driveway. Neighbors just be like, oh my God, it's a charger in the driveway. It's a charger in the driveway. Oh my God. She is fucking one of the Kia boys. He's a Kia boy. That's what this is. He's a Kia. Look at that. She's fucking a Kia boy. The neighbor just be across the street in the house. You can't even see him. They in there watching your shit. She fucking a Kia boy. That's a Dodge Charger in the front yard. Facts about the sneak attack. Casual germ, I appreciate that. If you're not thirsty, nothing bad can happen. You over there fascinated by the house. You over there like, oh my God, look at this house by the lake. Look at this house. You all in the back of the house by the water, looking at the water like, damn, motherfuckers really living like this. You know what I'm saying? Neighbor is like, put in a call to John. Hey, John, how you doing? Neighbor put in a call. Hey, John, how you doing? Hey, man, I didn't want to bother you, but, dude, I came home today, man, and I noticed there's a Dodge Charger in your driveway. Looks like Kia Boy is over there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, look like Ann is dating a Kia Boy. Yeah, I saw him get out. John, hey John, how you doing? Hey, look, I didn't want to bother you, but I came home from work today and I was like, I saw a charger, a charger in your driveway. Oh, wow. Dude looked like a Kia Boy. You know the Kia Boys? Yeah. I'm like, really young guy. Really young guy. Jesus. You get a copy. Okay. You get a picture of the license plate. Yeah. I got it. I got a picture of the license plate. Okay, give it to me. Yeah. Okay, so this is a guy. Okay, He did 5 years in prison for this and that. Okay, he's a convicted felon. He works at this barbershop over here. Okay, these are his friends. Oh, they're drug dealers right now. His friends are drug dealers right now. These two guys are his friends. They sell drugs now. This one specializes in heroin, and this other one sells heroin and crystal. Okay. Hit the like button. Oh, shit. And in your mind, you could be like, damn, I got a white bitch with paper on the team. That's your mind state. I got a white bitch with paper. She want to suck my dick every time I see her. Shit. Then the white boy just come into the white boy have heart. He just come to your barbershop. All of a sudden, a white and he just know your name. Hey, Kumar? Is your name Kumar? How you doing? John Allen. Yeah, man. I just wanted to come in here and get a haircut possibly and, you know, have a talk with you. You got a moment? Yeah, man. John Allen. Yeah. I noticed that you've been at my house a few times. Yeah, that's my wife. You've been hanging out with my ex-wife. You've been at my house a few times. He not scared to pull up. Oh man, he not scared to pull up. Yeah, man. I just wanted to come and let you know. I just wanted to come and let you know that was my wife. You know what I'm saying? My ex-wife. You know what I'm saying? She's, you know, she's really, you know, she's been really. We're going through a rough patch right now. You know, she's really mad at me. You know, but. You know, I just wanted to come and let you know that, you know, I know you be coming through, and I wanted you to know that I know. Do you see food for sandwiches? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Building a treacherous case on a ninja. Oh, man. I see you just got out of prison, so you've been out of prison by what, about a year? That's pretty good. You got the barbershop going here. It's pretty good, man. Kumar and John Allen, our Eskimo brothers. Oh, shit. Yeah, man. I be thinking of crazy shit, man. I be, you know. Once again, man, you know, fucking with Juliet. I be thinking, you know, the treachery that can be unfolding. Or it could be nothing. It could be all good. But, you know, hey, man, I slow it down. I'm not getting caught over there. Fuck that. Business is good until them taxes and insurance audits hits. Hit the like button for this game. Shout out to my Milwaukee niggas, though, man. God bless the Milwaukee niggas, man. Shout out to the chat, though. Everybody in there, man. Slow the game down. Make sure you benefit from that if you do that. Don't just be, you know, hey, man, don't get caught over there. Fuck that. I don't give a fuck if it's her house, whatever she say, that her husband bought that house. I bought a book because of you, BossMack. Wild shit in there. I bought that book because of you. Wild shit in there. Wild shit. Hey, man, don't get caught at the bitch house. You know, just because a bitch got a divorce, in my mind, that's her husband bought that house. That's how I look at shit. Her husband bought that house. What's the name of the coffee shop? Harass. Harass. Haraz. harass. Yeah. It's some Muslim bitches in there. Some cute Muslim bitches in there that be working in there. It's on the east side. It's on the east side, pimp. Hey, man, I hope y'all enjoyed the show today. I'm sorry I was late once again, man. Like and subscribe. Tell a friend to fuck with me, man. I'm going to try to get this shirt out today. The bitch, I'm lit. You know. I appreciate y'all like a motherfucker, man. That Harass coffee shop is good, though. They had some good espresso in there, man. And they got some good, like, pastries and shit. Yeah, I gotta get started back with the food reviews, man. I got some I gotta drop. I gotta drop some food reviews. I gotta edit. I got some on deck. Shout out to the chat. I appreciate y'all 100. And yeah. I appreciate it. Bill Blast. I appreciate the love, man. I appreciate the love. 100. Especially for a nigga waking up. A nigga woke up. And I could just feel it. I just feel I'm in the wrong. I woke up, I'm like, damn, I'm in the wrong. Something wrong. Oh shit, I'm supposed to be streaming. Oh gee, I need that shirt. Yeah, I'm gonna get it up there today, man. It's gonna be up there today. I'm gonna get it up there today. For sure. 100. I'm out.